Yeah. So what we discussed yesterday, guys, yesterday and day before yesterday, we discussed about the user administration. We discussed about the user administration. Guys, now you understood, right? What is user administration? So did you guys have practiced or not? Guys, please practice, guys. Please practice. So file permissions. So what are the file permissions, guys? I already told you, right, guys? The file permissions are RWX, RWX, RWX. So what these RWX guys? So this is the owner who created the file or who logged in, who created the file. So this is the group. For example, you related to the DevOps group, Linux engineers groups, and so if not related to the groups, so the others is nothing but. So for example, this is a file or a directory. This is a file or a directory. So this file having. Yes, understood? The file or directory. So this file or directory is related to a DevOps group or related to a owner. So something like a Rafi or Safi or something like Hari is not related to this group and the owner. Hari is not a owner. Hari is not related to group. So Hari is a the. So these are the others permissions. So others permissions. Guys, understood? Who is the owner? Who is the owner? You logged in as a something like that. So when I logged into that mission and tried to create the file or a directory. So who is the owner? Vinay is the owner for the file or directory. So the group, group is related to DevOps or a Linux engineer or whatever it may. So others are something like who are not part of DevOps group and owner. So apart from these are others. These are others. Guys, understood? So if it is a file or a directory, if it is a file or a directory, guys, understood or not?
Okay, bro.
Yeah. So what is RWX? What is R? R is nothing but a read. So what is the symbol of read? Or what is the numerical? This is the character symbol is R. Numerical symbol is 4. So what is the write? Write symbol. So write is nothing but a W. So the numerical symbol is nothing but a 2. So then execute. X is nothing but a execute symbol. Execute. Execute is nothing but the symbol is X. The numerical number is 1. Numerical number is 1. So what it means? So if you have only read permissions, if you have R hyphen is nothing but a 0 permissions, no permissions. Hyphen is nothing but a no permission, no permission. Hyphen is nothing but a no permission. So if you have only R hyphen. So if you have only a read permission, you have only a read permission from read permission to that a file or to that file or a directory. If you have a a owner only read permissions or something like R hyphen X. So X is nothing but RW hyphen. So RW means read and write permission. So read and write permissions. Have you have you have only read the file and write the file, write or edit the file. You don't have a execute means delete or something. You don't have a permission. Or hyphen X means, for example, read and execute. Read and execute. So read and execute means you have only read the file and delete the file. So you have only read the file and delete the file. You don't have a writable permissions. RWX. What is this, guys? RWX. Read,
Right,
write,
executed.
and execute. So you have all the permission. You have all the permission to write, read, write, execute permissions. So read, write, and delete permissions. Read, write, and delete permissions. Guys, now you understood? Guys, now you understood or not?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So, guys, tell me. So, what is the permission for the uh, numerical for? So, hyphen is nothing but a zero, guys. Hyphen is nothing but a zero. So, R means 4. What is
Four.
the numerical format of a R? 4. Hyphen means what is this?
Zero.
0 plus
Zero.
0 equal to which permissions, guys?
Four. Three
4
information.
4 permissions. So here, what is the permissions you have? R means
Read
4,
and execute.
4
You know,
hyphen 0 plus
one.
1. So what is the permission you have? So 5. So 5 is the permissions. Here, R means 4 plus, guys tell
Two.
me,
Two
2
plus one.
plus 1 equal to
Seven.
7 permissions. So you have a 7 permissions. Guys, here, tell me the permissions. What is that? 4 plus 2 plus 1. What is this permission?
Seven
7.
permission.
So what is this permission? 7
Seven.
permissions. So what is this permission?
Seven.
7 permissions. So if you have a triple seven permissions on a file or a directory. So that file and directory having the full permissions, having a full permissions. So full permissions means owner able to read, write, execute, groups able to read, write, execute, and others also having the read, write, execute. Read, write, execute. This is the triple seven permission is the full permissions for a directory or a file. For a directory or a file. Guys understood? Guys understood or not? Guys speak out.
Got it, bro.
Got it right? Yeah. The next yeah, yeah. So you mask. What is you mask? You limit. What is a you limit? What is a you limit? So you mask means user mask. You mask means user mask. So user mask value. So a default umask values is there, guys. The default umask value created by while developing the Linux. So umask a value, user mask value, umask value for the root user and umask value for the normal user. So why umask value? So why umask value? So umask value for the root user and umask value for the normal user, guys. Umask value for the root user and umask value for the normal user. So root user umask value is 0 2 2. So 0 2 2. Normal user use umask value is 0 0 2, guys. So what is this umask value? You will understand, guys. So what is the full permissions, guys? So what are the full permissions, guys? Full permission is nothing but a,
Triple seven.
what is that?
Triple seven.
777 permissions. Yeah. So while creating so if you logged in as a, you logged in as a, you logged in as a root user, root user, and and create a file and directory, file and directory. So if you, so file and directory and what permissions you have. So what permissions having a file and directory. So file and directory. For example, 600, 644, 755, 777. So these all are the permissions, guys. Guys, tell me, what is the permissions of 600? 600. Tell me, guys. So this is the first numeric is the user. The first numeric is the user. The second numeric is the owner. The third numeric is the others. Guys, tell me, what is the permission? R means 4 plus 2. 4 means read. Plus 2 means write. Hyphen. Right? So 00 means others. Group 00 permissions. And the others 00 permissions. Guys, tell me. 644 permissions. 6 means RW hyphen. So this is the owner. What is the group permissions, guys? Group 4. 4 means R hyphen hyphen. So next 4 means R hyphen hyphen. Guys, tell me. So this is the permissions. What is the permission? 7 means
Read
RW
X.
RWX. The 5 means R
Read and
hyphen
execute.
X. 4 plus 1, 5. R hyphen X permissions. Plus 777 is nothing but
Full permission.
RWX, user RWX, owner RWX, group RWX, others RWX permissions. Guys, understood? So these are the permissions for a file or a directory, guys. These are the permissions for the file or a directory. Guys, understood? Yeah. So we are creating a file or a directory, right, guys? So which permissions we have for this file, guys? Anaconda.cfg. This is a file. How you do know? So the starting letter is hyphen. So this is a file. So what is the permission you have, guys, right, guys, here? R means 4.
Read.
W means guys 2. 4 plus 2, 6. 600 permissions. Right, guys? So this is the owner. This is the group. This is the others. The last 3 is others. You see? only 600 permissions. Here guys, tell me what is the permissions? RWX means 7, RX means 5, RX means, oh sorry, 4, RX means 4, 7, double 4 permission. So here also RW means 6, 6, 4, 4. The permission is 6, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4, 600 or something like 7, 5, 5 permissions. 7, 5, 5 permissions. Guys, understood? So this is the owner who created this file. Who created the file? Owner of the file and group. So this is the group, root is the group, and owner is the root. So who created the owner? Who logged in and who created this file? So this created file is who is nothing but a owner. So this is a group, owner and group. So these are the permissions. So owner, group, and the size of the file, and when it was created. So when it was created, and the file or a directory name. The first letter is it is a file or a directory or a link file. The next these are the permissions for the owner, group. So the permissions for the owner, group. Okay. The first permission is nothing but a owner. The second permission is nothing but a group. The third permission is nothing but a others. The third permission is nothing but a others. And the this is the owner who created this file, and the group. Which group is this file is related to? Which group this file is related? This is nothing but a owner and the root. So this root is nothing but a owner of the file directory, owner of the file or directory. This related to this related to group. Guys, understood? Now you understood, right? If you execute the ll command, you guys are understood the what are the permissions, who is the owner, who is the group, what is the file of a file or directory. Guys, now you understood or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? Very good. Red hat. So something like ll. Um, so I'm trying to create a file, call it as a touch hari.txt. What file I'm trying to create, guys? I'm trying to create a file, call it as a hari.txt. Yes, file is created. Let's see the permissions for the hari.txt. Let's see the permissions for the hari.txt. So what is the permissions, guys? How these permissions are came while creating the text file, guys, as a root user, based on the based on the umask value. So based on the umask value, it created a file or a directory. I will create a directory also. mkdir morning class ll ll. So yeah. So these two are the permissions. These two are the guys. So if you use the putty, right, you don't need to select it and right mouse it copy. Just if you select it, if you select means it copied the data. It copied the data. So you logged in as a root user and create a file or directory. What are the permissions having a file or directory? How it get these permissions, guys? How you get these permissions? Let's say. So what is the permissions, guys, for a file? So what is this permissions? RW. Guys, tell me what is the permission? R means
6.
4. 4 plus
Uh,
2.
6.
Six.
plus 0,
Sorry.
Zero
Yeah.
zero.
0 0 no.
plus 0, plus 4.
Two plus
The first three RW hyphen. The next three. The first three is related to
Okay.
owner. The second three is related to group. So what is the group permissions, guys? R means 4 plus 0 0.
zero
4.
four
So
four
what is the permission? So 4
four.
permission. So 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 while creating the text file as a root user, you get the defaultly you get the 644 permissions for a file, for a file and the directory. What are the permissions? So if you create a directory as a root user, so what is the permission, guys? Guys, tell me. So what is that?
Seven
7,
RWX means 7,
7
5,
4 plus
5. Very good.
5
and 5.
5.
So this is the owner, this is the group, this is the others, this is the others. 755. If you logged in as a root user, if you logged in as a root user and create a directory, and you will get a 755 permissions. So you logged in as a root user and you are trying to create a file and you will get a 644 permissions by default. Right? How it came? How it came, I will show you. The umask value. So umask value for the root user is 0 2 2. So 0 2 2 means what is the full permissions, guys? 777. 777 you can you can minus the umask value of the root. What is the root umask value, guys? 0 2
2,
2.
2.
Yeah, guys. Tell me the answer. You need to subtract from 777. What is this, guys?
7
7.
7 double 5.
7 double 5.
Hmm. Guys, you understood?
Yes.
Based on the
Mm.
umask value, based on the umask value, you will get a directory permissions. So you will get the directory permissions by default 755. If you create any directory, you will get the 755 by default. By default, how much, guys? 755 permissions. Guys, now you understood what is umask? Why umask? So for a file, the permissions are something like a 666 and 0 2 2. Guys, tell me. So, guys, tell me what is the unit to subtract?
6
6
double 4.
6 double 4.
4. Guys, understood? So the
Yes.
umask value is root user umask value is 0 2 2. So you will get a if you logged in as a root user and you will create a file, you will get by default value is 644. For a root user, the directory is 755. 755. Guys, understood? So umask value for the normal user. Normal user 0 0 0 2. So something like what is the permissions for a directory? 777 and 0 0 2. So guys, tell me what is the
Double
answer?
7 5.
775.
5.
So 775 for the directory and 666 0 0 2.
Double 6 4.
Yeah, very good. 664.
4.
Yeah. So if you logged in as a normal user, if you logged in as a normal user, for example, let me try as a Hari, I think is there. Yes. Yeah. ls Yeah. There is no files and folders. I'm trying to create a patch Hari dot txt ll. So what is the permission, guys? So mkdir Hari. I created a two. I created a file and directory. So what is the permission you are getting while creating a file or directory as a normal user? Normal user. What is the permissions, guys? 775 and 664. Let's check. Let's check that. Yeah. So what is the permission, guys? So what is the permission? You see, guys. So while logged in as a Hari user, the owner and the group, one owner and group also changed. Owner and the group also changed. You see here. So owner and group changed. Owner and group as a root user. You logged in as a root user. You logged in as a Hari user. It changed the owner and group. Guys, tell me. Owner, group, others. Owner, group, others. Guys, tell me the permission.
7.
7.
Full
So
7.
owner 7 and group 7 and the
5.
others
Fine.
5. 5. So as a file, guys, tell me.
6.
6,
2 plus 4,
6,
6. 2 plus 4, 6.
6,
4,
2 plus 0, 0.
4
4,
plus 0, 0,
4, 4.
4.
What is the permission, guys? Double
Double
six
7,
four,
5.
double
Double
seven,
7, 5.
7 file. While creating the directory by default as a normal user, you will get a 775 permissions. And as a direct, as if you want to, if you are trying to create a file as a normal user, by default you are getting a 664 permissions. So how it will get by using the umask value. By using the umask value, you will get that permissions. Right, guys? So by default, I'm getting these permissions. So I don't want the by default permissions. I want to change the permissions. I want to change the permissions. I want to change the permissions. How we can change it? So I want to change the permissions. How we can change the how we can change the permissions, guys? Is there any possibility? Yes. So we have a command calls chmod. Chmod command is used for it is used for it is used for changing the permissions, file permissions. So you can change it by using chmod. So what is the syntax, guys? Syntax chmod chmod permission a file or a directory. File or a directory. So what is that, guys? Chmod permission 777 Hari.txt. This is the file chmod 777 Hari. So this is the directory. So how you can change the permissions, guys? You can change the permissions by using the chmod. Change modifications. Change modifications. Guys, now you understood? So what is the command to change the permissions, a file or directory permissions by using the chmod command. Chmod command. Yeah. By default, we are getting these permissions. I don't want these. I want to change the permissions. How we can change it? So we can change it by using the chmod command. So we can change it by using the chmod command. So for example, Hari is the user. So what are the files are there? The files are hari.txt and hari.txt. Hari is the a directory. Hari is the directory. I want to change the permissions, full permission. So I want to give the full permissions for the directory and the file. So what is the command, guys? Tell me chmod 777 Hari. So before it is 775. Now let's check it. LL. So what is the permissions you have, guys, now?
777.
Triple
Full for
seven
all.
permissions. Yeah. I want to change it to chmod. Chmod RWX. I want to change it to. So I want to change it to. So I want to add it here RX, guys. So I want to add it on the RX. Yeah, guys, tell me. What is the permission? We are not changing these owner and group. What is the permissions for the owner and group? 6, right, guys? I want to change it to the others permissions to R hyphen X. X means 1. 4 plus 1, 5. I want to change the permission Hari dot txt. I want to change it to, so before it is a 644, but I want to change it to read and execute permissions. So read and execute permissions. Now let's check it, guys. We will get the read and execute permissions. Here we have a 777 permissions. Here we have a 665 permissions. 665 permissions. Guys, now you understood how you can modify, how you can change the permissions by using the chmod. By using the chmod. Yeah, guys. You have a document, right? So you already downloaded the document, right? So what you can do is, yeah, that if you search it, so if you search it, the file permissions, and you can read it, guys. Yes. Yeah, the partition comments also there, guys. If you want, you can check it here also. Guys, ext2, ext3, swap, or resize fs, jfs, vfat. So ISO standard file system for the CD-ROM. So NTFS, Microsoft Windows file system designed for the username and security purpose. That NTFS. NFS, network file systems, AFS, common internet file system. These all are the types of the files, guys. So you guys have a time, right? You guys can watch this. You guys can read this document. Yep, guys. So Linux file permissions. So what we will cover in this article is how to identify the permission for a file or directory, and how to change them, as well as changing the ownership and groups also, depending on what you want to do. So you will want to make sure you have a opportunity, you have a appropriate permissions. Let's find out how to change them. So let's start by making a file. We can use a text file. So the permissions, it indicates the file, indicates the directory, indicates the link. So read, write, and execute permissions for a owner of the file. Read, write, and execute permissions for the member of the group owning the file. Read, write, and execute permissions for the others. Read, write, execute permissions for the others. Chmod adds and removes the permissions. So what is the command, guys? Chmod is to add and remove the permissions. Yeah. So for changing the permission, chgrp is nothing but a chown and chgrp. So you want to change the owner, you want to change the yeah, here. So there is a root and root, Hari and Hari, right? This is the owner, this is the group. So if you want to change the owner, so what is the command, guys? Chown. Chown is nothing but a change owner. Owner, change owner. chgrp is nothing but a change. So if you want to change the owner, if you want to change the owner, you can use the ch1 command. If you want to change the group, so if you use change command. Yeah, guys. Here I want to tell you one thing. Directory, right? So Hari directory contains the other directory, morning class directory, and morning class directory having the Hari directory having the Hari directory having the files and folders. So, but if you use the command chmod 777, it will change only the parent directory. Parent directory is the Hari directory. So within the directory, we have a files and a folder, files and directories. So that files and directories will not change the permissions. If you want to change the files and subfolders and files also, how you can use chmod -r, guys, capital R 777. So Hari, it will it will change the permissions to subdirectories subdirectories and files also. So you can use the icon or symbol, so recursively. So what is the owner, guys? Ch1 ch1 ch1, so owner of the file, right? So you can create the owner of the file and you can use ch. Yeah, changing the changing permissions for the group owners and others. So we can use this one. chgrp, changing the group of files and directories. So files and directories. So how you can change the files and directories? So you can use the chgrp sales and text files. So directly you can use the command chgrp. So owner, and if you want to change the group, you can use the group. So this is the you see, guys. So chgrp sales and text files is a chgrp sales and work folder. You are changing group as a work folder. You can use this command. You can use this command to change the group, guys. To change the group. So what is the command, guys? So before it is a text file. If you want to change it, so you can you can change only the group name. You can change the only the group name by using the group by using the group. Syntax is chgrp grp owner and group. So syntax chgrp something like Hari. Hari is the owner, but I want to change the group as a I want to change the group as a DevOps. DevOps. Now it is changed to the group. So before it is a Hari Hari. Before it is a Hari Hari. Before it is a Hari Hari. Now it is a DevOps. Now group is
So,
changed to DevOps. This is nothing but
so
a
what if we create different names of owner and group?
owner and
Group.
so why
We
it is
can.
created? So why it is created as a owner and group as a same name? Because of so I created as a cat id, one second, cat slash etc passwd. You see, Hari user created as a Hari user just created. I did not mention any primary group, but so I already told you, right, yesterday. So if you create a user, a primary group must and should create a primary group. If you are not assigned to any primary group, himself behaves as a primary group. Himself behaves as a primary group. So here you see user one is the UID JID both are different. UID JID both are different. Let's see. Cat ID user one. You see, so user ID is 103. Yes, UID is 103, but GID is
Group.
related to 112. Let's check the what is the 112. Cat slash etc group. What is that, guys? 1012. Yeah, user one is let's check this. Let's check. Yeah, you see here, user 4 is 202, but the JID is 1010. Let's see what is the UID of 1010. Yeah, 1010 is a cloud engineer. 1010 is a cloud engineer for which user? 202,
4.
user 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see. So pass WD user 4. Yeah, you can set the password as a root user. Pass WD user 4. Red hat. Red hat I'm giving. I logged in as a user 4. Password is red hat. Yeah. LL touch dot next. You see, the user owner is user 4 and the cloud engineer. The group is cloud engineer. So you want to change it chgrp user 4 DevOps txt. I'm changing the group for this file, only for this file. Invalidate group. Sorry. DevOps engineer. What is the directory, guys? You guys?
DevOps engineer.
DevOps engineer.
Yeah.
Only DevOps.
1010 is DevOps cloud engineer.
Logged in as a user code, right? Created. Yes, right. chgrp. User cannot touch. User for DevOps. DevOps is there, right? txt. Invalid group user 4. User 4 is not a group. That's the reason. txt. Change it the DevOps. Cloud engineer, right? So you want to change the groups. chgrp user 4 or something like it. Cloud. You can change DevOps. DevOps is not a group. Change it in the root, right? H1 root root slash home re dot text home re dot text. You see, guys. So before it is Hari, but now it is changed to root. Now it is changed to root. But why it is not changing, guys? One second. So by using this command, change your name of the group file, you can change this. We did same like so we changed it to text file to work folder. So this gives sales control of the file and then I can take any away permissions for everyone else. So note this group must be exist before you try to assign the groups for the files or directory. Yeah, we need to have a group, then only we can change it. Then only we can change it. Then also combine group and ownership by command. Yeah, guys. So this is the command to change it, owner and group also. So we can change it by using this owner and group also. I executed this command, right? As a root user. So as a root user, I executed this command. It will work on everywhere, but why it is not working, I don't know. Let's check. Let's try again. So what is the permission is? The permission is user 4 and cloud engineering. So I want to change the permission to chon. Instead of user 4, I want to change it to, I think as a root user, you need to change the user. So let's say Hari dot Hari colon cloud engineer Hari dot txt operation not permitted. So the changing ownership of the Hari dot txt permission is not permitted. So because of it is a user, right? As a root user, you can change it the permissions. As a user, you can change the permissions. But as a normal user cannot change the permissions because of a you don't have a permission to change the owner and group. As a root user, you can change it the permissions, guys. So that's the reason the operation is not permitted. As a root user, we can do it. As a root user, we can do it. Let's try to change it. chon Hari cloud engineer home user for Hari.txt slash home user for Hari.txt. You see, guys, it changed. Hari and cloud engineer. Hari and cloud engineer. You see, Hari and cloud engineer. Yeah. So how we can change it? We can change it by using as a root user because of Hari user having their own permissions and user 4 having their own permission. So that's the reason we cannot change it. We cannot change it. So how you can change it? So we can change it by using as a root user because of a root user can do anything. Root user is the super user. So root user is the super user. Root user can do anything. Root user can do anything. Let's check DevOps. DevOps chmod. Yeah, it is changed. It is changed. So user 4. Yeah, you see, guys. So it is a changed a group and a owner. So who will access that to change? Only root user can have the access to change to have permission to change the owner and the group of the file, guys. As a user doesn't have a permissions to change the ownership, guys. Change the ownership. Guys, understood?
Yes, bro.
So thank you, guys. So we will continue from tomorrow. So this is nothing but a file permissions, guys. So tomorrow we will discuss about the we will discuss about the package package management. Then so we will wind up the Linux, guys. So we will wind up the Linux. Package management means so this is your mission, guys. This is your either VM or whatever it may be, guys. A physical server, a VM or whatever it may be. So this is the CentOS 7 is installed on this machine. So which OS, guys? The CentOS 7 is installed on this machine. CentOS 7 is installed on this machine. I want to deploy a application, guys. I want to deploy a application. So I'm searching the www.facebook.com here. What is the URL, guys? https double colon double slash www.facebook.com. So I'm searching the website here. So where it will get the where it will get the this page, guys. So it will get the page from here. So it will get the page from here through HTTP or HTTPS through HTTP or HTTPS. So what we need, guys, here, what we need a platform. What is the platform? For example, for example, that that code is developed as a Java code. So we need a web server also. We need a web server. So what is the web server, guys? Guys, what is a web server? I already told you, right, guys?
Tomcat.
Yes, very good. Web server. So what is the web server? For example, Java. If you create a code as a Java language, we need a Tomcat web server, guys. Yes. So we need to install the Tomcat web server. And so we can keep our code in the Tomcat web server. So where we need to keep our Tomcat web server, there is a path, guys. There is a default path to so where the third party softwares will be installed, guys. The third party softwares will be installed under the /opt Tomcat Tomcat web apps. So this is the default. So this is the default path to Facebook.var Facebook.var. So if you keep your code here, so then only you will see it on the browser. Then only you will see it on the browser. Yeah. So that CentOS 7 is installed on in machine, but we need to install these two softwares, right? Install Java and Tomcat. Guys, how we can install the Java and Tomcat here? We need to install the packages, right, guys? So we need to install the packages. So in Windows, guys, in Windows, how you can install the package, guys? Just download it and double click, double click. It will it will install automatically, right? It will install automatically by using the why. So this is a GUI. Why Windows is a GUI, but I want to install a package in the Linux machine, guys. In CentOS 7, whatever it may be. I want to install a Linux. I want to install the Linux. Yeah, you need to run through command only, right? Through command only. So we can install the package. What is the command, guys? So what is the command? Yum is the command. RPM is the command. What is the commands, guys? Yum and RPM. Yum and RPM are the commands to install the packages in the Red Hat. In the Red Hat. So what is the extension, guys? What is the extension? You need to download it. In Windows, if you see .exe is the what is the extension, guys? .exe dot exe. .exe means executable format. Windows knows only .exe formats. The same way Red Hat or CentOS, or Fedora knows only .rpm. What is the package, guys? .rpm, Red Hat Package Management. So if you want to install the package, any package on the Windows, you need a only .exe. If you have a .exe, then only it will install. It will install. Let me say this is. Do you see? What is this, guys? .exe format. So if you want to install the any package, any software on the Windows, definitely we need a .exe format. So if you download the .rpm package and you are trying to install it in the Windows, it will not accept because of we need a .exe format. So that's the reason. If you search it in the any browser, you see, guys. So Windows having .exe, Linux having .rpm, and Mac having .dpkg or .dmg files. .dmg files. Guys, understood? So that's the reason they created three types of environment, three types of files. One is for Windows compatible, one is for Linux compatible, so one is for Mac compatible. So one is for Linux, so one is for Mac, so one is for Windows compatible. Guys, now you understood?
Okay.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So if you want to install, a Windows, what you need, guys? You need a .exe format. What you need, guys? .exe
Yes.
format. If it is a .exe format, you can install the .exe. For Linux, what you need, guys? Red Hat only,
RPM.
.rpm. So Mac .dpkg or DMG. So .dpkg or DMG. So Mac. For a Windows, we need a .exe. For Linux, we need a .rpm. For in Mac, why it is by default it is in Mac. So we need to we need to through execute commands only. So Mac designed from through Unix. So same Unix also, same Mac also install the softwares by using a command. So there is a GUI also out there. So what is the command, guys? Brew is the command to install the package. Install the package. Brew is the command. What is the extension, guys? DMG or dot dpkg, .dmg or dpkg files to install the Mac. Guys, now you got the clarity?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So you got the clarity. Every software they created three types of environments. One is for Windows, one is for Linux, and one is for Mac. If you see, OVM, Oracle Virtual Oracle VirtualBox download. You see, Oracle VirtualBox download. You see, guys. So VirtualBox for a platform packages. This is for Windows. This is for Mac. This is for Linux. This is for Solaris. You see, guys. These all are the different types of the extensions. That's the reason they are keeping for the Windows. So they are keeping for the Mac. They are keeping for the Linux. Guys, understood? Now you got it. Okay, yeah. So we need to install the Java Tomcat on the CentOS 7. How you can install the packages? By using the yum and RPM. This is the package management. So what is this? So package management. Package management. How you can install the packages? Either yum is nothing but a yellow dog update modifier RPM Red Hat package management. Red Hat package management. So you can install the packages by using yum install example, m install package name, RPM install, RPM hyphen IVH package name, package name. Here also yum install package name. I will tell you guys. Yum remove package name, RPM hyphen E package name. So we'll tell you tomorrow, guys. So we'll tell you tomorrow. No worries. I will explain everything. Okay?
Okay, bro.
Yeah. Most probably we will complete the Linux tomorrow, guys. So we will start
Cloud.
cloud. We will start cloud from day after tomorrow.
Saturday or Monday, bro?
Saturday, Monday. So tomorrow is a
Friday?
Friday, bro.
tomorrow is a Friday, now.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, we have a class on this for Saturday also. No worries.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Okay, bro.
Same timing?
Yeah, same time, same timings.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
So everyone is available, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We can take a class on Saturday also. Most probably we will wind up on Saturday, guys.
Okay, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So package management is a big topic, guys. Everyone can understand. So because of we'll install the Tomcat or a Apache. So we will install the Tomcat or a Apache web server and we will deploy one application and we will see it in the browser. So this is the a manual. So waterfall model, a manual. After the Agile methodology, DevOps comes into the picture, how we can automate. Okay. So this is the we are we are doing it in the data center environment. Guys, now you got the clarity, right? Why we need CentOS 7? So if you want to interact with the hardware, definitely we need a OS. Yeah, OS is installed. So if you want to install the Java Tomcat, definitely we need a OS. So that's the reason we need a OS. So these many days we understand the how to operate the Linux, how to operate the Linux. Just basics. You want to learn the Linux also, right? So that's the reason. So we are giving these topics for the Linux. Okay.
Okay, bro.
Okay, bro.
Yeah. So we'll continue from tomorrow. So tomorrow is a it's a most important topic, guys. That installation, that package management is so everywhere in our daily basis you are using that one. So VI also, guys. VI, right? That VI cat, and touch, right? Touch you are not using, but VI cat you are using daily VI cat, guys. You just get a good exposure on the VI and cat. Did you understand the VI and cat, right, guys? Did you practice it right?
bro.
So you guys are practiced well on VI and CAT, right? So CAT, VI, this VM and RPM. These all are the most important topics, guys. You guys are you guys are working every day these commands in your real time environment. Okay, guys, please practice, guys. Please practice.
Okay, bro.
Okay, Preeti, you there, right? Yeah, you guys can drop off.